Hello, everyone. This is Queen Crosselite Owens with the International Voice Coalition. And I'm back again with another message about my account as a targeted individual from this Black Op federal group within the FBI that is funded by the Criminal Justice Department. And as most of y'all, the newcomers, may not know this, a lot of us are put on these secret lists, whatever they call them, terrorist lists, special interest lists, or whatever. But they are targeted for a lot of reasons, politically, because they're creative, but most of all, because they are of a divine, high-ranking divine royal bloodline, and for whatever reason. But anyway, that's just a statement for the young, for the newcomers that may come across this channel. Here's what happened this week at the Lovefield Hearst location here in Dallas, Texas. This group, basically the same thing. I had headaches every single day. And by the way, this is for December the 17th, ending on December the 23rd, 2023. And the same thing for this whole week. I had headaches every single day. Even in the office is under heavy surveillance. They have agents either somewhere around the office or close by, or they have them stationed inside in another office somewhere, a nearby office. And they have my office under remote surveillance. Like I said, they could be in an office next to mine, or they can also be remotely. They can have, see, here's the thing. I may not know every little thing about that Star Wars technology that they use, the electromagnetic technology, satellite or cell phone stuff, military stuff, but I do know a lot about it, enough to know about the side effects and how it has affected me, and especially headaches. Okay. That's every day. You have this feeling. Every targeted individual is different. Their experience is different, but it's similar. And these headaches are like, it's unexplainable. It's like, it's worse than a migraine. Even the smallest of it. You can tell right away that these goons in the government is on their their operations again against us. You can tell right away. And that's every single day. Headaches every day for the last month. Headaches. Because I'm working on money-making stuff online. Websites, stuff like that. Stuff that's not just making money, okay? These projects that I'm working on, it brings value, great value and inspiration. And every other positive thing to millions, if not billions of people. These projects I'm working on. And they know that. But they don't like God's people, and especially colored people that's godly, to brilliantite them, okay? To be more brilliant than they are. To be more epidemically, smart than they are. They don't like that. But mostly God's people. Okay, they don't like that. And especially in business, especially making a lot of money. They don't like that. They don't like that brilliance, that special brilliance that God gives his people, regardless of race. They don't like that. Okay, because it brings the greatest sparks all over, not just the world, but the universe. It brings some kind of great sparks that's unexplainable. But they don't like that. And they're trying to stop us from creating, innovating great projects and stuff. They don't like that. Anyway, that's what I experienced. Headaches, great headaches. And I might have mentioned these in the last videos, that they hit me with some pretty hard lasers. I call them lasers, because that's what God showed me. I just like the lasers in the Star Wars movies with Darth Vader and Luke, when they were fighting. So y'all see that, those invisible swords, but yet you can see it. Similar like that. They're invisible, but you feel it. Okay? We don't care how they do it. They use their cell phones or something on their body. We don't care how they're doing it. But I'm telling y'all, they are torturing us. And there is coming a day that they are going to pay dearly for what they done to God's people. They will not go unpunished. They will not go unpunished for what they done. But that was what they did, as not just the headaches. They started back up their shadow stalking again. And just weird, insidious stuff. They were doing that again too. And some other things that I won't mention on this video. Okay? And like I said, their Black Op group, they have some, offshore agents within Hearst and MLS that works with them. And this celebrity witch, which I won't say her name, that lives here in Dallas, Texas, and her initials is it's EB, okay, or EW. That is her real name. But that's what she goes by, EB. That's the initials of her name. Her name will be coming out in that book that's coming next year. Her real name, full name, will be coming out in that book. Make no mistake about it. Her full name will be coming out. But that's what they did that week. Insidious stuff. Not just the headaches and the other side effects that I had to experience. And even though I'm not out there, they still managed to get me in the office as well. Okay. We believe that they camp out. And like today is Christmas Day. Or it's actually, the sun done set, so it's actually turning over into a new day. But yeah, it don't matter. They camp out on me. This is like for 2 decades, y'all. I don't care if it's a holiday. Those people, they paid them well. The Criminal Justice Department, they paid them well to do that. To camp out if they have to. Okay, wherever I'm at, they'll hunt me down. Put out secret APBs. Tell the people to gaslight me. Don't tell Queen, or don't tell Val this, that, and the other. You can't tell her that. If you do, that's obstruction of justice. Okay? All this kind of stuff. They threaten people. They throw their weight around. Look, we got immunity. We can do this and that and all this here. We can get away with it because we got immunity. And that's why we got to get out there, y'all, when the time comes and vote. Okay? Sign those petitions to get these laws passed so that these people can be, even if they don't go to prison, they will be banned for life from going to continuing a career in any form of criminal justice, not even a security guard. Plus, they got to pay a hefty criminal penalty, a civil criminal penalty, where they get everything taken away. Homes, houses, money in the bank, pensions, 401k, everything. They confiscate everything and put the money in a type of victims fund and liquidate their assets, cars, houses, and do the same thing and give it to these victims that's been victimized by these monsters. Because the lawsuits that are filed against them it won't necessarily be lawsuits, it'll just be a mandated confiscation of their money, assets, everything they got, everything. I don't care what it is. And it goes into a fund, and that fund goes and, back to the victims that they victimize, abuse their power. They lie to the whole, country about stuff. These people. They put out secret APBs like the Gestapo, Adolf Hitler. Okay? They're the very monsters, they become the very monsters that they once claimed all these other people were. Adolf Hitler, all of these other monsters, Gestapo, okay? But they become the very monsters that they once were talking about these other people were. But anyway, all of this stuff, the headaches, the lasers and everything, basically this week. And there were some things that I noticed, and I will reference them in future videos, and it will come out in the book as well, because there's some things that I want to say on here, but I'm not going to say it because as I'm recording this video, these black op FBI agents have my phone bugged, and my tablet is bugged. They got it cloned. And they do the same thing. They hear me talking and they broadcast it live all over the world. Same thing. Same thing. Okay? So this is what we're going. This is how we know we're in the last days as well. It's how you know. Stuff like what's going on right now wouldn't have happened 30, 40, 50 years ago. But yet they're happening now. Okay, it seems like these people getting away with stuff. Just seem like it. And when you sit there, but I believe that, God is even at the door, y'all. Because we're in the toes of that statue right now that Daniel and Nebuchadnezzar saw in the Bible. We're there in them toes right now. Everything else of that statue, metaphorically speaking, has been fulfilled. And we are under Roman rule right now. What's happening to me is what? A part of modern day Roman rule. The unspeakable cruelty. And y'all know it. But hopefully God takes my trumpet off of CNN. And the way in which stuff is being done, God restored back to me my rights, my basic rights, my privacy, and all of that. So I'm glad. I told God many times, I'm glad a lot of people got saved under my trumpet. I should say under his trumpet. Okay, God's trumpet. Okay. And he gives us, some of us, special trumpets. When we're born, before we're born, a part of the Revelation trumpet system. Okay, the three angels' messages, all of that, the 144,000s, the four angels holding back the winds, all of that. A lot of our trumpets is holding back one of those four winds, and that's the wind of destruction for America. Okay, a lot of ours is holding back the winds of destruction. And for these people who are so arrogant, the devil is in God's debt. He's got to pay God special interests. And that means he's going to have to give up his precious blue bloods. Okay? As interest. Some of them will die too. The ones that think, oh, God's people going to die, they're going to be blood sacrificed. You can best believe they're going to be blood sacrificed too, because the devil has got to give them up. They're going to be given up. There's a lot of stuff that's going to happen. And probably even before the end of America. And there's a lot of stuff in the break off. But y'all, I'm not going to let this video be too long. And like I said, there was some things I can't talk about that happened this week, but will come out in the book. And I will probably even name names, you know, at this job here. But I may not name names, but I will tell about some of the stuff that I can't talk about right on this video. I will name that too in the book, in the book coming out next year. And maybe even another video, but not this one right now while I'm working out there. You know, on some of the stuff that, you know, that was insidiously done, you know. And the black ops has got something to do with it. They got something to do with it. And hopefully, you know, I'll be out of blue-collar work very soon. I'll be out of that because I have so much to do, you know. Mainly God's will, number one. And, you know, business, being a businesswoman, you know, a business mogul, I have a lot of work to do as well. So, God's will, I get that done. Yeah, there's some things that happened this whole week that I will bring out in another video, and it'll come out in the book as well. So y'all stay safe and stay blessed.